This week we are Not Quite Dead Yet by Holly Jackson. I'm Jamie Livingston.
I'm Sarah Lyles, and we are so approachable.
This is an interesting book. This is our TLDR episode, so this is our introduction to this book. It is called Not Quite Dead Yet. Why are we reading this one, Sarah?
So we had a listener comment on Listen for the Lie episode, and she highly recommended it to us, like pointed out Holly Jackson, this specific book, Rhea, 8428, said, you got to read this one. So here we are.
Well, and we both enjoyed Listen for the Lie.
Yes.
And so I think that was also why this resonated with us, because Rhea was saying, if you liked this one, you need to read this one.
Yes.
So here we are.
Yeah. I actually am so excited that we're doing a listener-recommended book. I don't even know where you are, Rhea. I don't know where you live, but thanks for being a part of this with us.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
More people.
Yeah.
Tell us great books that you've read so that we can read them too.
Yeah, because we really
do. And then we can actually have a conversation and it'll be great. That's the reason why I started this podcast.
Yeah.
Was because I wanted to talk to people about the books that I read because I don't have friends. I just needed somebody to talk to.
And we really break it down. I mean, we really do. I mean, this is kind of fun for us to like unfold the book and just kind of like understand just like general basis, but like going deep diving cover to cover, all the spoilers on the table is really fun.
Well, and I think that it is helpful to have this TLDR episode that has no spoilers.
Right.
We will give you the general, we read the back of the book and do a little book report on the author.
Yes.
And that's what we're here for. So if you want to decide whether you want to read this book with us, that's what this episode is.
Well, good. Well, about that, tell me a little bit about the book.
All right. In 7 days, Jet Mason will be dead. Jet is the daughter of one of the wealthiest families in Woodstock, Vermont. 27 years old, she's still waiting for her life to begin. She'll do it later. She always says she has time.
Until, on the night of Halloween, Jet is violently attacked by an unseen intruder. She suffers a catastrophic brain injury. The doctor is certain that within a week she'll suffer a deadly aneurysm.
Jet never thought of herself as having enemies, but now she looks at everyone in a new light. Her family, her ex-best friend turned sister-in-law, her former boyfriend.
She only has 7 days, and as her condition deteriorates, she only has her childhood friend Billy for help. But nevertheless, she absolutely determined to finally finish something. Jet is going to solve her own murder. We are changing paces drastically.
Yes, it seems so. I think so.
Yeah, seems like it.
I think this is a really fun premise.
Yeah.
I mean, the fact is, she's almost dead.
Not quite dead yet.
Not quite. Yes. She's almost there. And in her last few days, she's going to figure out who done it.
I mean, why not?
Yeah. So it seems fun.
Seems really fun. I know there's a lot of triggers.
Yes. So let's wah and bring it down for a second. Graphic violence, murder, the death of a child, suicide, drowning, arson, and some detailed medical trauma and injuries.
Okay.
Which makes sense from what we're hearing.
Right,
That
yes.
she was attacked and has a brain injury. So that does make sense.
Yeah, absolutely. It makes a lot of sense. To me, most of all of these books have a lot of those key triggers. So,
yeah. So if you're into thrillers, you're probably used to most of those.
Yeah.
So what do we know about Holly Jackson?
All right. So Holly Jackson, she was born in 1992. She lives in London.
1992?
I know.
I feel old.
She started writing stories from a young age, though. She completed her very first attempt at a novel at age 15.
Bravo.
Yeah, no kidding. She graduated from the University of Nottingham with a first-class degree and a master's in English.
I'm sure that's just the British way of saying like a bachelor's degree. Like, that's right. There's a first-class degree.
I mean, maybe.
What is she, a knight?
I mean, what are those different, there's different things that you can be, like, I don't know, like certain prestigious.
If you are one of our British listeners, please let us know what this means.
I mean, I guess, ChatGPT could tell me.
Yes, but it's so much better to hear from you. Just message us, please.
100%. All right, so she was focusing on literary linguistics and creative writing. She lives in London. Her hobbies include binge playing video games, pointing out grammatical errors in street signs.
Same.
and watching true crime documentaries so she can pretend to be a detective.
Same. Are we besties?
Well, you've read some of her books before.
Yeah. So, and I didn't realize that until actually digging in to do this, that this is the same author as A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. So that book kind of blew up. That came out in 2019. That is a YA mystery thriller, and that was her debut novel. So this book, I believe, is her debut adult novel. She's put out several books in the Good Girl's Guide series.
Right.
And those were all YA. I will say they're a little elevated YA. I mean, there's people dying and there's drugs and there's like a lot of shady things. So if you have younger teens, you may want to read it first and decide if it's appropriate for your child. But a lot of people like that book. It has sold in over 40 languages. It sold millions of copies around the world. It was a Sunday Times and New York Times #1 bestseller, and that series has spent over a year on the New York Times bestseller list.
Wow.
Over a year.
That's a long time.
Yeah. It won the National Book Award for Children's Book of the Year in 2020. It was called one of the top 10 greatest YA novels of all times by Forbes.
Wow. Well, I know that this author was on, because you had put on our possible TBRs, this book. So, and I know this also, is there a show with that?
So, yeah, A Good Girl's Guide to Murder was the book that I wanted us to do originally. And it came out in it's either Netflix or Apple. It's a mini-series. So I've read that book. I want to say I started the second book. And then I just got distracted. But I've watched the show as well, or at least most of it. Again, got distracted. Life, what do you know? But, I mean, it is really good. So the accolades, you know me, I love my YA.
Yeah.
And I love that you can accomplish a great book without having bad stuff in it.
Yeah.
And they're usually clean and not as traumatic as some of the thrillers you pick for us.
Well, we have had the past, I can't remember which authors, your memory's much better than mine, but we've read some authors that have started YA and turned around and done adult and did them well. And so it is a good, streamline.
First lie wins.
Yeah, there you go.
Yeah.
See, I knew you would remember. So, yeah, for me, I'm like, okay, your first adult, but your YAs did fabulous.
Right. So Not Quite Dead Yet has a 4-star rating.
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Yes.
And that's with 186,000 ratings.
Wow.
So there's a lot out. This one came out in July of 2025.
Okay.
So it's been out for a year now.
Yeah.
And, I mean, 30% are 5 stars.
I mean, to me, the mass majority are 4 and 5 stars. So,
yeah,
that to me says 1% 1 star. I mean, 4% 2 stars. So it's pretty well, even just to hold a solid 4 star.
Right.
We've noticed and we've seen trends up and down. Even books that we've loved haven't always been a 4 star or above.
Right. Okay. I'm going to give you my 5 stars from Shania. She said, "Who thought I would end up sobbing over a murder mystery? Holly, you're going to pay for my therapy." What am I supposed to do with that? I'm going to be sobbing at the end of this. I thought this was going to be a fun one.
Oh, gosh. I've sobbed enough for me.
Right?
All right. So I'm going to give you a long one, right? I'm going to give you a long 5-star.
Okay.
From Jennifer. A gripping page-turning read from start to finish. This mystery keeps you guessing with clever twists, well-balanced clues, and a storyline that pulls you in right away. The characters are layered and believable, making the stakes feel real as the tension builds. Just when you think you have it figured out, another surprise keeps you hooked. Definitely a must-read for mystery lovers. Holly has outdone herself yet again.
That feels good. I mean, that feels like
hopeful.
we are in for a fun ride. That I like the pacing. I like that there's going to be a bunch of clues. Some of our books, there just haven't been clues. And then you're like, I couldn't have solved that.
Yeah. And so there are times. So I'm like, good. I love that. I love this. This will be one that I can see you like taking some notes to be like, this maybe means something. Yeah. All right. So now let's go down to the other side. What do you have for a bad review?
All right. I went down to a 1 star for this one.
Okay.
I feel like I haven't gone down to a 1 star in a while. But this one resonated with me, potentially. This should have been YA because it certainly reads that way. A bunch of F-bombs doesn't make a book an adult book. Jet is a stupid name. She's constantly repeating how someone murdered her, how she'll solve her own murder, or some version of that, and it gets awfully tiring. The characters are one-dimensional, and none of them sound like a mature adult lead character included. Audiobook narration is torture. Male voices are atrocious. For a thriller, there's really nothing thrilling.
Oh, I hate that.
It just like hit on multiple things where I was like, oh.
I'm not excited
Okay.
about a bunch of F-bombs. To me, I feel like there are better ways that you can say things without throwing around swear words.
Right. We've talked about that in other episodes. I think especially in The Last Letter and how the main character in that book specifically did not swear.
Yep.
And like he dropped an F-bomb once.
Yeah.
And we both said, we'll give it to you. Yeah. Like, okay.
Well, you deserve that one.
Right. So the fact that Alja or Ajla is saying a bunch of F-bombs, like maybe it should have just been a YA book. I don't know. We'll see.
All right, so I got Taylor. She gave it a 1 star. She said, I really disliked this book and struggled to finish. In my opinion, this is a young adult novel, not an adult novel. I have a hard time believing this was a GMA book club pick as well as the editor's pick for mystery. The first thing that jumped out is that all the characters are extremely unlikable with the possible exception of the best friend. Second, it is totally unbelievable that the main character, who is totally obnoxious and self-absorbed, could do any of the things the author has her do after someone tried to kill her. I really had no interest in finding out who tried to kill the main character, as there were so many that had motives. This was a total waste of money. Ooh, that doesn't sound good, Taylor.
All right. So we definitely, this is what we like to do. We find the people who loved it and we find the people who hated it, and then
there's a book for everybody. And that's what I actually really love about books is because something that I love, you may not, and vice versa. But really, truly, that's why so many authors are so popular in different areas. Because we all have the genre that we enjoy and resonate well with.
Some of us are Shanaeas and some of us are Taylors.
Yes, yes. And so I can appreciate that.
Yeah, I'm curious to see where we fall on that continuum.
Yeah, because this was a solid 4-star, rating for a lot of people.
Yeah.
All right, so we always like to ask a fun little fact. And so for me, I was thinking, what kind of question do I ask? But thinking, she's going to only be alive for 7 days. My question to you would be, what would suddenly matter most to you if you knew you only had 7 days left?
Yeah, that's a deep one.
Yeah.
I mean, 7 days. I mean, she's using her time to solve her own murder. Mm-hmm. I feel like if I were in that case, I would want to solve my murder too, but I would probably want to sit on a beach with my family.
Yes.
Take me somewhere nice or do something terrifying. I would do skydiving. I would just go down the bucket list.
Oh, absolutely.
And especially because you have nothing to lose.
Absolutely nothing.
We're just doing it all. Although if I had a crazy injury where I couldn't jump out of a building or a plane, then I'd have to sit on a beach and be happy.
Yeah.
What about you?
I agree. I think, looking at that, I'm like, Jet, you're going to spend your last 7 days solving your murder? I'm excited to read about it. But at the same time, I'm thinking, if I only had 7 days left, I probably would cherish every moment, sleep as little as possible just to function, but just, savor the moments and the memories with those that are the closest to me. Because, man, you don't realize how much you take advantage of your time, as a single person or as, prior to having kids. You don't realize how you didn't cherish those moments.
Yeah.
But looking back, you're like, oh, I should have done this. I should have done that. But yeah, the last 7 days, I would try to do it all, whatever I could, with whoever I could.
Right. That would be the connecting. I think that would be something where from our last episode and talking about the correspondent, I would probably be writing a lot of letters.
Oh, yeah.
Or sending them out to people because writing is like a physical, like they would have a copy of your handwriting and then you could kind of say your final wishes to that person or tell them how they mattered to you or made a difference. Or I think that would be something that I would implement at that point. Write a bunch of letters.
Or a video diary or something, yeah.
Yeah.
Something of the sense. Yeah, I get it. That'd be cool.
All right. Now I have a lot of thinking. That got me deep for a second, man. And everything else about this just feels like go, go, go. So I did enjoy A Good Girl's Guide to Murder.
Yeah.
And that one was fun because it involved a podcast and this girl was trying to solve, like, I want to say it was actually a closed case in their town. It wasn't necessarily a cold case. Like, I think they had technically closed it. And she went and started reinvestigating it for her, like, senior thesis or whatever in high school.
All right. Okay.
So that's why that book is actually really exciting because she's kind of digging up her own investigation for a high schooler who was murdered.
So it's real fast-paced. It's real easy to read.
And so that's where, like, I liked her writing style in that one, and I'm very curious to see how that translates over into adult fiction.
Well, be prepared for the F-bombs.
Right.
But until then, keep reading.
And maybe we'll have to rant a little.
And remember, you're so approachable.
It's so much.
It's so much.
It's like F-D-F-F.
That's why I said the 17th. The 17th. I do think it's like what? I don't think I'm very far.
Okay, the episode is over. Get reading.
But before you go, like, review, and subscribe.
Turn on notifications to get the alert when the full episode drops.
Follow us on Instagram and Facebook to see what we're reading next and join the conversation.
We're so excited to have you on board.
You know, I haven't even seen her face. Oh, she's very dark looking.
Oh, I was like, she's platinum blonde. What do you mean she's dark looking?
You know what I mean? Like emo?
Yes. Yes.
Good. What do you mean? I mean like. I mean like.
She looks like Luna from Harry Potter.
Oh yeah, but very in that realm.